So fishing in Palworld is a thing now, and I learned that it's actually the best way to get rainbow passives and also get some small loot on the side while also having fun. Now previously the best way was farming gobfins and just mass capturing them. However, today I'll be trying the Jelliette method. Basically what that is there's a new pal in the game called Jelliette. You can find her here and scattered all across the map. But her partner skill actually boosts the items obtained from fishing. As for the exact numbers, here they are. At fully condensed partner skill level 5, you get an additional 55% items from fishing and an additional 95% items from the fish you actually catch. Essentially, like what the pal drops you. For example, like you get 55% more coralum, but then you get 95% more gangler meat or something, I don't know. That could be up to 150% more stuff, more loot in general. In addition to all the rainbow passives you're getting already. Like you can get a lot of rainbow passives in this method. So why don't you knock it out of the park in both ways, get items and hella rainbow passives. So that's what I'm trying today. Imagine 4 fully condensed Jellyettes. Like wow. First, I'm gonna go through everything we need. Number 1 is alluring baits. You can unlock this at level 52. Here's its recipe. Off the highest level fishing rod you can. Personally, I'm using the advanced fishing rod. You can unlock this version at level 45. And the last thing you'll need is a fully condensed Walaska, because Walaska's partner skill makes your fishing game a lot easier to play when fighting together, aka you're riding Walaska when fishing. The fishing minigame starts with the capture gauge higher than usual. Additionally, the capture gauge fills faster when the bar is aligned. And this is really helpful because low-key the game is kinda hard. So to get those unlimited rainbow passives and that extra loot, Walaska will be a big help. Okay, I'm gonna level him up real quick as well, because we don't want him dying to any wild pals. And also make sure you don't forget to craft the partner skill or the saddle to unlock the partner skill, or else it won't be usable and you won't be able to ride Walaska. So I'm gonna do that. Finally, with all the base steps completed, we can move on to the main step, which is breeding. What is 116 times 4? 4/5, I don't even know, 464 Jellyettes, because we need 4 of them fully condensed for their partner skill. So I'm gonna go mass breed them, and also I'll tell you out of that many eggs how many rainbow passives I get, because then you have a good reference later on in the video when I go fishing and hint get like 5 rainbow passives in a row. Okay, so 500 eggs later, we got 1 rainbow passive, 2 rainbow passive, 3 rainbow passives. King of the Waves, Internal Engine, and Mastery of Fasting. That's all I got. Like, out of 500 eggs, I only got 3. Those odds are pretty shit. But if you want to read the partner skill again in more detail or anything there. Oh wow, 494. So it was basically 500 and I only got 3. That's kind of crap odds, but we can finally move on to the first step. Make sure these guys are fully condensed, 4 stars. Let's head to a good fishing spot. Now there are mastery or master fishing spots, and this is one of them on the Isle of the Glacial Core. And so we're heading to this one because apparently it has the best fishing spots, as in purple or glowing purple. They should be here somewhere. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so these purple shiny fishing spots, or whatever they are, they're called master fishing spots, and there's a bunch scattered across the map. I don't know where to get the map. I only know this one spot, so feel free to Google if you want to find, but there's a bunch scattered across the map. I'm just going to stick to this one because it's the one I'm most familiar with. As I said before, here's the setup, the Walaska boosting or making the fishing game easier, and then also the 4 other fully condensed Jellyettes and their partner skills, increasing the items we get from the fish we catch, but also the drops that you can naturally get. So 150% boost times 4, that's like a 600% boost. And I know it might not be additive or multiplicative. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna just say 600 because that sounds like a big number. By the way, if you guys have watched this far, I'd really appreciate it if you could go down, scroll down a little, and click that red subscribe button. It'd mean the world to me. You'd be supporting a small creator, and honestly, I kind of need it lately because life is hard. Anyways, yeah, just if you can, it's free. I'd really appreciate it. Back on topic, the fishing game, you see that green bar? So you have to hold that around where that yellow fish is and just make sure you fill the gauge up. But we got 2 rainbow passives already, Lunker and Diamond Body. And this is our very first catch. We got some ice organs, some of that red stuff, some of that growth acceleration bell, some technical manuals, and 4 Corlum. Isn't terrible. I think I also got some ancient civilization parts. Just swam around the island a bit more and found another 2, 3. I think this is 2. But the shining ones, apparently, I think if it's shiny or misty like that, it guarantees a Lunker. I think. I read it online, so I could be wrong. But I feel like this would be so hard without Alaska. Because this thing is really sporadic and really annoying. Okay, we got a Polo Pup. Okay, we got Swift and Musclehead. So that's 4 rainbow passives total. We already beat the egg hatching method because we only got 3 out of 500 eggs. This is 2 fishing spots and we got 4 rainbow passes already. And a bunch of extra loot on the side. Like, come on. I don't even have to like prove this anymore because it's already clearly better. And Godfins, instead of wasting thousands of spheres and only getting 2 or 3, fishing seems to be the #1 method. This Jelliette method is awesome. And sorry, I say Jelliette because we get a bunch of extra loot as well. Oh, wow, King of the Waves. That's 6. That's 6 rainbow passives. And sorry, I'm saying Jelliette method because when fishing, right, you want to get as much extra loot as you can. You want to maximize the opportunity. And so when you're using this bait and farming rainbow passives, you can also farm a bunch of other loot. And who knows? I'm not even sure. Maybe Jelliette affects the rainbow passives you get. I don't know. But if you guys know, leave a comment down below. Because if it does, that'd be crazy. Okay, finally, we got unlucky. Okay, let's also try out. Apparently there's a master fishing spot at this oil rig. I don't know where it spawns, but it spawned here for me. And it has 3 shining purple ones, master fishing spots. So hopefully these are good. Sadly, I failed the first one. So this is the second one. And it's actually a Gangler Ignis with another rainbow passive, Lunker. Well, Gangler Ignis seems kind of like a rare pal, like level 60. So it should be rare, right? It's not every day that you get a Gangler Ignis, because I've been mostly getting like Polar Pups or Azarobis. Maybe the level 60 oil rig has the best ones, I don't know. But some of these fishing games are actually hard, man. I hope I can get another rainbow passive. If I don't, I'm gonna call it a day because I already beat my old record. I feel like you guys understand the point now. You can get so many good rainbow passives from fishing, but also with Jellyette in your party, you can get hella loot extra. I'll show you real quick after the loot total, but that's 8 rainbow passives now in total. I think I'm good now. I'll just show you real quick what I got here. And it was surprisingly, oh, Alaska Ignis. So no rainbow passives, but imagine like you're in mid game and you get an end game pal just from fishing. That would be crazy. And I fished around like 12 times and I got 8 rainbow passives, 8 out of 12, which is crazy percentage wise, but also I only got 3 from 500 eggs and now I got 8 just from fishing. Add in the Jellyettes, look at all this extra loot that I got. Like my inventory is full of stuff, like even Corlum. Even though salvaging is better for Corlum, here I still got 138. And then I got a bunch of support whistles, I got gems, I got diamonds, giant pal souls. Jellyette Bellflesh Ancient Technical Manuals. No workbooks. Sadly, I feel like if you want workbooks, try out salvaging. Watch my Jelroy video for that. I'm gonna link it in the top right corner and description. But overall, 600% boost in loot, and also you get hella rainbow passives from fishing itself. So this Jelliette fishing method, amazing. Try it out yourself. That's it for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great day.